Miss Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was born Marguerite Annie Johnson on April 4, 1928 and lived through May 28, 2014. She was an author, poet, and civil rights activist. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, and several books of poetry. She was credited with a list of plays and television shows spanning over 50 years. She received dozens of awards and more than 50 honorary degrees. It was her first book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, released in 1969, that told of her life up to age 17 that brought her international recognition and acclaim. She became a poet and writer after a series of occupations as a young adult, including a fry cook, prostitute, nightclub dancer and performer, cast member of the opera Porgy and Bess, coordinator for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and a journalist in Egypt and Ghana during the decolonization of Africa. In 1982, she earned the first Lifetime Reynolds Professorship of American Studies at Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. She was active in the civil rights movement and worked with Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Beginning in the 1990s, she made about 80 appearances a year in the lecture circuit, something she continued into her 80s. In 1993, Angelou recited her poem on the pulse of mourning at President Bill Clinton's inauguration, making her the first poet to make an inaugural recitation since Robert Frost at President John F. Kennedy's inauguration in 1961. Angelou publicly discussed her personal life and was respected as a spokesperson for Black people and women, and her works have been considered a defense of Black culture. She made a deliberate attempt to challenge the common structure of the autobiography by critiquing, changing, and expanding the genre. Her books center on themes such as racism, identity, family, life, and travel.